So I've been noticing some comments in the comment section asking me about what I do for a living. I have made videos on this in the past, but I'm assuming that you guys are newer to the channel, so no problem. What I do for a living is I work mostly on the weekends doing cover gigs, drumming. I am also an original band, and we do covers on YouTube that are more fun because we kind of like rockify some like dancier songs or maybe softer songs, so that's a lot of fun and allows us to be more creative while still playing songs that people know. And then we do play originals, and we still tour across the US, but not nearly as often as we used to because we signed a contract with a company that allows us to do covers over the span of Arizona, just so we don't have to always be on the road and we can stay more, at home and do things here instead of always being on the road. So that's been nice, and making a lot more money than you do in originals, trust me. I thought this would be a good time to bring this up because I did receive an email this morning, and one common thing that we tend to get, we'll have these like private parties or theme-based cover gigs that we have to do, and we're performing tonight, which is the day before Halloween, but it's sort of costume based, I guess, but it's actually Grease themed, which is kind of weird because I figured it was just going to be like a Halloween thing so we could dress up with whatever, which I was really excited for. But no, it's actually very specifically themed, and we're doing a Grease theme. Obviously I'll just be slicking back my hair and putting a cigarette in my ear. As far as the music goes, we do have to learn a new song, so to give you an idea of some of the ridiculous stuff that I have to listen to while playing, this is something that was sent to me today, and we got to learn this right now for tonight. So here it is.
Grease Lightning piano intro. 2, 3, 4.
So what I'll do is I'll just listen to this a few times and sit on the throne and just give it a solid go before the actual gig. Any of you other fellow Italians have to do this shit? I've been shaving my arms since I was in 6th grade, shaving my legs since I was in 7th or 8th grade, and shaving everything else shortly thereafter. Now you might say, Joe, that's pretty fucking gay, which I'd say, quit being a fucking homo basher. But secondly, I did it because you wouldn't see any skin if it wasn't for me shaving myself. And then now that I have tattoos, you wouldn't see any tattoos if it wasn't for me shaving myself. This isn't something that is really by choice anymore. Mythbusters proved this wrong, but you can make the argument that, oh, it just grows back so thick now that you are screwed and you're going to do it for the rest of your life. That's possible. I mean, if you don't believe anything Mythbusters said, regardless, if you're Italian, you know these feels. You are hairy everywhere. And it's partly the reason that I'm even considering maybe not even having kids, just for the fact alone that I may have a girl. And if I have a girl, I'm going to ruin that girl's life. She's going to be hairy, she's going to be balding, she's going to be short, she's going to look like me. I'm not going to lie, just like a lot of you, I'm sure when you're supposed to be getting work done, especially if it's on a computer, you get a little bored, you get a little sidetracked, all of a sudden you're on YouTube before you know it and you're watching videos. I do the same thing. I did want to throw this in this video because I love this channel. He showed me some love before in the past in the comment section. I had no idea this guy even knew who I was, but he's fucking awesome. And I'm sure you already know the channel, but it's called Grade A Under A. And his shit's just, it's hilarious. Every single video.
But these things is not irrational, okay?
There are rarely any YouTube videos that, not that I necessarily don't find funny, but that I'm literally laughing out loud at. This is one of the very few channels that gets me every single time, so that's not easy. Like, I don't find myself to be someone that laughs really easy at stuff, especially when I'm just by myself at a computer. So props to you, Grid, you're the man, and if you guys haven't subscribed, please do, because every single time he posts a video, it's epic. My one pet peeve in life is people that vlog about their pet peeves. I mean, come on. I am on my way to... Shit, I am vlogging and driving again. Damn it. I'm on my way to the store right now. I'm just making a little run. I do a lot of these little runs just to kind of get out of the house, especially if I've been drumming a while or just like finish someone's plan and been sitting on my ass for a little bit too long, starting to feel it in my back. I'll just go, and there's always something I need from the grocery store. It could just be some milk. Like this time it's just some milk, yogurt, peanut butter probably, even though I don't even really need more. I just can't help myself. I advise for you guys that are also sitting on your ass a lot, but maybe just at work, and maybe you can't really break away and actually leave. I'm sure a lot of you guys take your 15-minute breaks, which I hope that it's not a smoke break. But get up, stretch, feel the outside, even if it's just for a little bit. Like, getting cooped up like that can really... It actually causes depression. If you never see the outside and you're not getting that vitamin D, then you could end up killing yourself. Question for you guys while I wait at this light that literally takes about 10 minutes each time. Do you guys still listen to the radio? And if you do, what is your favorite radio station? Because a lot of people have like satellite radio now, so you can listen to like any station no matter where you're at. And I like a lot of talk radio stuff. I like sports radio for sure, but I get enough of that on my own station here. So anything, it could be like just two funny guys making prank calls, something like that. Like, what is your favorite station? And even if it's music, still let me know. Damn it. This is what happens, Joe, when you just go to the store. I'm only gonna get one thing. Get like 6 things. 5 of them you don't even need. I know a lot of people don't like going to the mall or clothes shopping, especially women, spending money they shouldn't, buying clothes that they don't need, stocking their closet with clothes that they'll probably never wear. But for me, it's completely food. Like when I go to the store, especially with like items like cereal, and ask any of my roommates this and they will verify, I will end up with like 8 boxes of cereal just because it's on sale, but you need to buy 6 in order to get the discount, and they just hook me in. I think they put that out there specifically for me. They know I'm coming, and they're like, this motherfucker will buy 10 if we say that he'll save 50 cents on the 9th one or something like that. Like, gets me every time. But luckily I did stay pretty healthy and just got some yogurt, fruit, sweet potatoes, milk, stuff like that. But honestly, I wasn't really out of all that stuff. Since this happens to be a health channel first and foremost, I do want to remind you real quick, since I am eating right now, to try and eat as healthy as possible. I would say if you strive for about 80% of your diet being, vitamin-rich foods, your typical, what a lot of people like to call bro foods, they just work. You feel awesome if you just make sure that the bulk of your diet, not your entire diet, consists of these foods, which is like, we'll throw meat out of the equation. If you're a vegetarian, hey, still, we got sweet potatoes, fruits, vegetables, brown rice, your just typical stuff that's like, oh, another bro food. People get tired of these foods because a lot of people think it's like all you can eat. Like when you go in health mode, it's all you're eating. So it's just nothing but things that are going to bore you after a while, and then you completely cut out things that you enjoy, like ice cream, brownies, whatever. If you got a sweet tooth, you don't have to do that. If you track your calories, you can input those foods into your diet on a daily basis. Just make sure that it's not the bulk of your foods that you're eating. Like, cover your bases first, because that is going to matter when it comes to your progress. I love me some bro foods, and I'll have bro foods for the rest of my life, but I do implement if it fits your macros, and I stress to a lot of you guys that you do the same, because you will end up just hitting this wall where you're like, I don't want to look at another sweet potato or chicken breast or whatever your diet consists of. If that's all you have and you don't give yourself any breaks, then you're likely going to run into that issue. But at the same time, if you take it the opposite way, you're like, if it fits my macros, whatever, I'm just going to make it work. I'm going to fit it with a bunch of junk food. Yeah, if you hit your calorie goals, your weight goal will probably be on track, but you're not going to look or feel as good as you thought you would. Now that is some fucking help for thought, huh?
And that's some help for thought. Fuck those.